And where we go. Welcome one and all to the Best Damn Tech Show period. This is November 27th, people. We're getting pretty excited. Chrissy's coming up, and obviously everyone's all over the place. So I'm just here, not the whole time, but people will be coming in and out, and folks will be commenting on some of the stories, some of the big news that's happening in the tech world, and so. I'm pumped. Let's get on with it. Best damn tech news, people. I'm sure that some folks have some things to say about this next, our first news topic, True, particularly. And buoyed by rumours of the iPhone possibly coming out in early 2005. I know Drew's very excited about that. Geek Psychic revealed it in last week's episode. Apple shares are at an all-time high. What do you think about that, gentlemen?
Apple shares, I really could care less. I mean, they're going to go up. Obviously, Microsoft's stock's going to go down because of Vista and everything like that, and that whole bullshit. So,
yeah.
I mean, is this Mac's time to OS X? It's going to take over?
I doubt it.
Doubtful. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things like where you say nowhere to go but up. I mean, they really weren't nowhere to go but up, but they weren't exactly...
Doesn't mean you're soaring from hell to heaven, you know?
Yeah, so...
I mean, I read something today. Somebody said that the best environment for Mac OS, for Windows XP is a MacBook Pro. So, XP runs best on a Mac.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. It's not like the parts are that much different inside of a Mac anyway these days. I mean, really, and that depends on what PC. I mean, you can't possibly measure its performance against every configuration of all the hardware out there for PCs. It's impossible.
Good point.
Word.
Meanwhile, over the Googleplex, shares there have also hit the $500 mark. Makes you wish you got in there early.
Google shares, I didn't buy any. I wish I had. Obviously, there's a lot of people who wish they had. Did you guys buy any?
Negative.
Rand?
No.
No?
I have two.
Brandon?
No, I have two.
You have two?
No.
You fucker. Alyssa, did you buy any Google stock? We better buy stock in the Best Damn Tech Show period because we're rising, but we didn't buy any in Google. It's the shares hit $500.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So the YouTube thing, a lot of people said, "Oh God, they're gonna get sued into oblivion." Didn't scare anybody off. They're making money.
They're doing well.
There's nothing really to say about that. We know Google's the powerhouse, so rock on, Google.
Keep kicking ass.
MSN quietly rolled out their new radio service, radio.msn.com. Guess who they've teamed up with this one? Guesses? Anyone? No guesses? Pandy. Yes, our good mates at Pandora have teamed up with the folks at MSN to deliver what we think is a pretty kick-ass system. And we actually catch up with Westy, or Tim Westergren, the Chief Strategic Officer of Pandora. He has a few words to say about it.
MSN did quietly roll this one out, and we're excited to hear that Pandora was involved. We talked to Pandora. Tim's the man. We had him in the house.
Oh, boys.
Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is it's going to boost MSN to the leading online radio.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You going to use it?
Oh yeah, I already use Pandora. Why wouldn't I use their new service with Microsoft?
Because you'd be busy using Pandora.
Oh yeah.
But you can use Pandora, like Tim said. You can use your Pandora account on MSN Live on Pandora. All the information is going to be shared, so it's going to help grow Pandora quite a bit. I mean, it's a huge coup for them.
Kicking Yahoo's ass, hopefully.
Congrats.
Hell yeah. We have the interview we did with Westy. Let's kick it over to that. Let's try this again.
Hello.
Yay,
Tim.
Westy! How's it going, mate?
Contact.
Nice, very good. Good to hear from you again.
Yeah, nice to hear you guys too.
So we wanted to go over this big news, and obviously we were very surprised to hear about it, and also concerned that we weren't told first.
My apologies, my sincere apologies.
So it's very exciting. I guess you guys are pretty excited about it. How did this all come about?
Well, it happened pretty quickly, and we're we've always been interested in finding any kind of means of getting Pandora out to more people, and
Sure.
We've been talking with them for a little while, and it made sense. They needed some change to their radio, and
Oh, no
we
doubt.
were looking for places with big audiences, so it was perfect.
It's a win-win situation. Did you speak directly with Ballsy or Gatesy for this one?
Yeah, they came down and had lunch with me.
Really? Now you're a special, important person now, right?
I'm sure those two even know who we are yet, but
A match made in heaven potentially, and a good strategic move by MSN. Methinks might actually increase their credibility somehow, possibly. Gamers are obviously on a high still. We PS3, the battle rages on. There were some rollouts. Obviously, the launch of the Wii was apparently a pretty fun affair. A lot of people had a good time with it. PS3 launch, not so fun. Areas around the country reported that there were muggings, there were shootings as a result of these machines. Obviously, hardcore gamers, very, very passionate about their products. Interesting news, though. GameSpot, the online gaming spot, revealed that sales for the Wii games, Nintendo games, are exceeding the sales for the PlayStation games. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Impressive.
Did you guys either
Game time.
Did you get a Wii or a PS3? Either of you?
No.
Anyone?
I didn't
No?
get one, but I tested out a PS3 at Best Buy the other day, and I could have basically been playing PS2. I saw nothing great about it, so currently I'm going like that for the Wii.
What was the monitor you watched it on? Or
I was on an HD monitor.
Oh yeah, this is all nice.
Yeah, it was all nice setup like Best Buy generally does, and I was playing. I guess it was NBA Live, whichever demo, and it sucked.
It sucked. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. It's
I mean, not that it's
It's
not that
not
it
worth
sucked.
the hype.
It-
Is really.
yeah, I
what
didn't see.
or is
no
it worth
drastic change.
$600?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
I don't think any gaming system is worth $600.
I'd rather be
quite
playing tennis, diving across the room, swinging a paddle around, for $250.
honestly. Are you gonna get the Wii?
Probably. At $250, I'll
Probably.
probably get the Wii.
Yeah, I mean the price point, and that's what we talked about. Microsoft doesn't get it. People don't get price points drive the market. Rand.
Yes. Price points do drive the market. I say give all of these consoles 1 year, see what kind of software gets infused into them, and also get a roommate like Adam to buy an HD TV and a Wii, because then I don't have to do it.
Everyone buy a plant.
I mean, obviously, like Paul said, the numbers are speaking for themselves. 2 to 1 on
2 to
games.
1. Wii over the PS3.
That doesn't surprise me.
PS3s are going on eBay for $2,500 a piece.
I will say though, when it comes to consoles, Microsoft does get it. They lost money on every Xbox sold. They lost money on every Xbox 360 sold. They took a hit, knowing that people will buy it and then buy the games and they'll make their money back on the licensing. So they actually do lose money every time you buy an Xbox 360.
Right.
It's got really nice parts in there. I mean, you got wireless controllers and all that stuff. I'm sure you got all that with the Wii. Maybe Nintendo's just being extremely aggressive trying to make a comeback.
They're also making money on Live. I mean, let's not forget that's a subscription service, and they got a couple million subscribers probably by this point.
Yeah, they do. They don't have. I don't know how their like retainment is though with their subscribers. It kind of sucks when you start playing like Halo and you're good with your friends and you go on there and like within a minute you like killed like 50 times and you're like screw this,
I can't.
I can't hang on the live.
I
So.
think the retainment on average is almost a year, I think I remember.
Really?
I'm not sure though, don't quote me on
Oh, it depends on the games too.
I'm quoting you on it.
Oh, we'll quote you. You're very quotable.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Quotable
Yeah.
rant.
All right, what else?
We spoke last week about the departure of Johnny Miller from the CEO of AOL, which resulted in the departure of Cal Cockiness. Drew, help me out with that one. Cockass, right. Jason Cockass. They've just announced, actually, that Randy Falco, who was previously director of NBC's video distribution, Not bad. Randy Falco will be heading up as CEO of AOL. Our very, very, very good mates. Right, Drew? Right.
Falco is the replacement.
Yes, that's
Falco.
Keanu Reeves, ladies and gentlemen.
We have some information on another. Yeah, Keanu Reeves from what
Keanu
movie?
Reeves from the replacements was a replacement quarterback for whatever mock team they had, and apparently Randy Falco is going to head up AOL as the quarterback.
He's got a cool name, but how do we give him a nickname? I mean, Paul puts an O and an E on everybody's name. He's already Falco.
Beat us to the punch.
He's Falco-y.
Fally.
He's the Falconer.
I like that one.
You got that one.
Yep.
The Falconer. So hopefully he doesn't come in and fuck up AOL anymore than it already is. The cock-ass leaving. He seems to be doing fine. I think he's going to be fine. Hopefully he gets his nose into some more stuff. I think overall he's a good guy, but AOL is just a no-win situation for anyone.
No, AOL sucks. I wouldn't want to be involved in that.
So good luck to the Falconer.
Yeah.
Yahoo has been in the news recently. Apparently there's been a leak of peanut butter, I believe. Peanut butter? No, peanut butter manifesto. Apparently the report is that...
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Nice. Apparently it's peanut butter jelly time for Yahoo. This memo was leaked, and I think Drew probably has a little bit more info on that, but it's essentially saying that Yahoo has spread themselves a little bit thin. They need to focus on some of their core competencies. So, guys, you got any insight on that?
What's the peanut butter manifesto?
The peanut butter manifesto. Peanut butter manifesto.
Sounds delicious.
Head up at Yahoo. Put out. You ever see Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Remember his manifesto where he was like, more time, more personal time for our clients? This is pretty much the equivalent. He's saying we spread ourselves too thin, we're all over the place, but we do nothing really well. I mean, what's Yahoo's best feature right now? I think it's Flickr. They have nothing to do with Flickr. They didn't build Flickr.
Yahoo Answers is pretty cool.
Answers is good. So, I mean, they should spend more time on Answers, more time on their mail, which they have a lot of users for, and less time,
So they want to be more like chunky peanut butter than creamy. They don't want to spread themselves thin.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think I got it right here.
Right. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yahoo, do less and do what you do better. Fix what you have.
Doing that thing you do.
Just
Still have
chasing
like a
Google.
loyal search, They have some people who use it for search.
I think the homepage is too busy.
It is way too busy. It is extremely busy.
Flickr news. What's the most popular camera out there? You guys?
That's good.
The Canon EOS Digital Rebel XT. Anyone ever use one of these?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Oh.
have the version before it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's awesome. The Digital Rebel XT is slightly smaller, slightly stronger. They've gone to a more traditional SLR style control system.
Okay.
A lot of people like them. Personally, I like the older camera because it's larger. I like a more substantial camera and it's weighted on the bottom. But it still uses all the Canon EOS lenses, so that's really good, as well as the EOS flashbacks.
We have a friend over here who knows a thing or two about cameras. The Canon EOS Digital Rebel XT. Good camera? Hit him.
It's alright, like
With the camera.
Yeah. Don't hit him.
No, basically XT is an 8 megapixel. The XTI just came out as a 10 megapixel. Basically, between Canon and Nikon, you're one of two camps. You're either like Canon or you're like Nikon. You use one or the other for any amount of time. The other one's Greek to you. You can figure it out, but just nothing's intuitive. It's not going to work the way you want it to. Generally, people have their kind of there's one thing they like better about the other, but usually it just comes down to personal preference.
That's awesome. Thanks, Ryan. He just came in and gave us that report. Basically, Flickr, who keeps statistics on camera, says that's the most popular, most widely used. That's what that was about. So, interesting. A lot of people use them.
They do.
They do.
A lot.
How about a Paul like a Segway?
Hey, Paul.
Cameras have irises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does this show.
But not the normal iris. More like an iris on the virus. Whoa.
That's me.
That's
you. Oh my God!
What do you got
part
for
where I
us?
talk.
What do you got for us, Plant? What do you
I got
got?
some advice for you and your kind.
Well, I'm sitting in the middle. I
you
got
gotta
to
do the Paul
molest
thing
you.
and shake my chair while I'm talking. Not like that. He doesn't.
Alright.
He does it
He's
nicely.
He kind of rocks him gently.
he's softer
Yeah,
touch.
he's gentle at first.
Hit us with the virus news.
If you're going holiday shopping on Friday, well, last Friday. Damn this.
Fucking screensaver.
So if you're going holiday shopping, or you have gone already, be careful what you're buying. There's a lot of wireless stuff out there, a lot of things that bells and whistles, Bluetooth, and all that kind of stuff. Make sure that there's security involved in that. If you have like the Motorola Q or another kind of smartphone, there's a version of McAfee antivirus for it. There's also F-Secure, the company, has released an antivirus for your Q phone, or for your smartphone, which I haven't had a chance to really check yet, but I do know someone who downloaded it because it.
People, I mean, the
Cut us
mobile
off.
stuff. People forget about security when it comes to mobile.
Yeah, they do. They don't think about that. Like you could be, a coffee shop, because that's just when I think of hackers. Like, I think of the scumbag at a coffee shop who sits in the corner and everything.
Right.
And you got your computer all protected with a firewall because you're on their insecure network and everything, and you got HTTPS on your Gmail, so you're not getting that. But what he could be doing is pulling email and phone numbers right out of your phone through your pocket. If you got a Q phone, he could even be trying to get to your computer that it's linked to, via your Q phone.
Yikes.
So I mean, you got to
I'm
be.
sure a big example of this was Paris Hilton's phone getting hacked. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
great.
Sidekick.
Great photos.
There's some great shit on there.
Great numbers, everything.
P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
So, beware what you get. A quick Google search on usually the model number of what you bought, your phone or whatever kind of device it is, and words like security or hack or exploit will bring, should conjure up, search results so you can see if it is secured. Otherwise, if you're getting involved in this technology, you are making a commitment, whether you know it or not, to pay attention to security, because otherwise you suck.
Yeah.
And then there is a new Trojan out there, and this
I haven't tried it yet. Oh.
You shouldn't. This is it's called Free Video Player, and I guess people they wander on craptastic free porn sites, and they wind up like getting you have to download this codec to
Pay attention.
to watch
Pay
this.
attention.
Yeah.
I'm on these craptastic
That's
sites
right.
right now. Go ahead, keep talking.
So you gotta download this codec, except it's an executable file, and then it gives you like there's a license that's attached to it that says you can't backwards compile and all that kind of stuff. And there's a craptastic site.
Craptastic, where the crap comes alive.
Oh. So basically, I don't know. There's 301 variations of it. It does say that you're putting third-party stuff. It doesn't say what it does. So what it does is it basically fucks up your DNS, on your client machine. If you type in like a misspelling with a
Right.
non-existent domain,
The
it'll take you
redirection.
to rather than take you to an error like a non-existent domain page should say this doesn't exist. It'll take you to some page where you can buy or download different things. It seems to be random or pulling from a database of theirs or some sort.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah, I mean it uses rootkit technology to hide itself, and it's
Fucking rootkit.
pain in the ass to get out
Right.
of your system.
Keep
So,
an eye on it. Keep
you know
yourself
what?
updated.
Just beware what craptastic free porn sites you're using, because
Yeah.
that's where scumbags lurk. If they're not at the coffee shop stealing from your cell phone.
If you're going to watch a fuck, you might end up getting fucked.
That's right. And that's it.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good. I mean, it's good stuff to pay attention to coming up in the holidays. Like you
It
said,
is.
everybody's buying these little devices and everybody's on the interwebs because they have all these free time. So, interesting.
Nice.
So much virus news, so much Iris news. People count on you. They absolutely count on you to deliver. And each week you do. Apparently, Plant went off to his Thanksgiving this past week. He's still high on tryptophan, so just ignore his behaviour, which may be a little bit erratic without me there. Right?
Yes, this is my favorite section. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. That used to be geeking out. We changed it to check it out. Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right, you want to give it a try?
No.
Check it out. Fuck it. Thanks, Schmidt's dad. We have a name for this segment. We're just going to blow through. This is just some stuff that, we'll do quick comments on, but we're not going to spend too much time on. Prince Charles joins the internet age with a redesign of his website, which includes a video a day in the life of princeofwales.gov.uk.
Splendid for Prince Charles.
I hear they need to shoot it in widescreen because of his ears. Anything there? Okay. Samsung reveals its latest LCD screen measuring a massively small as thin as a credit card.
Massively small?
Paul wrote this.
It's so small.
Thin as a credit card.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I'd lose it. Could you imagine pulling out of
No,
your
I've never
wallet,
lost a credit
wham,
card.
and you're watching something?
Well, they
that'd
say
be
it was
cool.
the size of a credit card or as thin as a credit card?
Thin.
Thin as a credit
Because
card.
it's probably be 17, 19, all these
Oh,
different
okay.
sizes. It's just that thin.
Oh, okay. Shit, that's not cool.
Think.
All right. YouTube offers clips of the NHL. Another deal for YouTube, another deal for Google Tube or GooTube or Tubal.
Tubal.
Showing NHL clips. I guess people like to watch the highlights and shit like that. Do you guys watch sports highlights?
Yes.
No.
He does.
I like seeing people get hit.
People getting hit, fights.
Iggs from the Roadie Show loves hockey.
He does.
Watches hockey clips all day.
Nice.
So he'll love this YouTube.
So go check it out. Google releases Google News in Norway and Sweden. Yeah,
Sweden, yeah.
great.
Good for Norway and Sweden.
Google Search API. Check out this map search. It's really cool. You put in your coordinates where you are, and it spits out like a nice little map with a star where you live or where you are or anything like that. We put one together for the map or for the house that Keith built, but we're not going to put it out because we don't want thugs showing up and shit.
Because we know thugs love watching the Best Damn Tech Show.
Oh, they do.
We love you.
We love our thugs, too.
But we don't want you at our
They
house.
brush their gold tooth and they
Yeah.
they want to come over and
As they're throwing
check
on their
it out.
bling in the morning, they put on the Best Damn Tech Show, period.
Exactly.
Interesting stuff. Not as interesting though as tech. There's always some gift to be had in the tech world. We love it. We can't live without it. And if there is some tech biffo to be had, we want a piece of it. MySpace, again, in the news for tech biffo. It's actually the other way around now. Universal is taking on MySpace for copyright infringement, looking at, I think, about $150,000 per copyright infringement, I believe. The guys probably have more info on that, but that amasses to a pretty sizable amount, and it might be a little way for Universal to actually strike up a deal with MySpace. It looks like they're just posturing at this stage. We'll see.
We know Paul loves his biffo.
He does. He usually punches at the camera.
Universal, $150,000 they're suing MySpace for every infringement. You're on MySpace. You see a lot of infringement going on?
No. You know
There
what?
you go.
I try not to see the infringement because I hate when I'm looking at someone's profile and all of a sudden some crappy song comes up.
This is very true.
You know, I don't like it.
$150,000 per. That's going to be pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Universal, they did the deal with... Didn't they do a deal with YouTube? Yeah, they're a little pissy.
Yeah.
So now they're going to
Yeah.
go after MySpace.
Well, they
so.
can't make money selling records because they're putting out such crap that they got to sue the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So-
Well, good luck, MySpace. They can afford it.
Yeah, they can. But, I doubt Rupert's going to take them... Roops is
Rupee.
going to take them
Rupee.
too seriously.
Maybe the Falconer will get involved.
Faulkner.
Nick Denton and Jason Calcan, whatever. They're getting involved. If you haven't checked out Valleywag, it's like a blog. It talks shit about Web 2.0 and the internet. It's actually it's a really great read. Calcanis and him have gone back and forth in the past. Calcanis has noticed that Nick Denton doesn't like when his writers get more press than he does.
Oh, yeah?
So what did Jason Calcanis do? He wrote a blog post about one of his writers, and a lady, Gina, and said how wonderful she is, how great she is. So they are going back and forth on their blogs. Blog wars.
These guys are getting tough.
I want to see like
Yeah.
tech celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah, right? That'd be interesting.
That would be awesome. Some
Hope a good
wrestling.
fight.
Some wrestling.
Wrestling.
What else, Paul?
Nice, Drewby. Nice biffo. I want to see some less chin wagging, more chin hitting. That's what I want to see. And finally today, in the Best Damn Tech Show, Flock News, there was an update. Flock blogged about the Shadows bookmarking issue. They're no longer supporting it, and Drew had a little further insight into that. What do you got for us, mate?
Flock update. I mean, really, the only thing here is, Shadow. Pluck does the Shadow bookmarking service. It's kind of like Delicious. They're no longer doing it. It's not a big deal. They don't want to do it for consumers. Flock took some flack. Flock took flack. Flock.
Works.
They're not going to be able to offer it in their services. It has nothing to do with them. They didn't choose to get rid of them. It's Plucking, Shadow. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it sucks that you have all those bookmarks in there, but there's nothing they can do. We talked to the guys at Flock, our good friends Will Pate and Evan Hamilton, and Jeffrey talked about it a little bit. There's nothing they can do.
No.
Still use Delicious. There's other plugins, like Paul said. Delicious.
We love Flock. Shame about that, but they're still delicious. And obviously they're also working on a lot of other features as we go along. That's all I have time for. That is all the time we had for. Take us out, guys. It's been a pleasure, as always. And until next week, have a geek week.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I am
What
going
did you
up to
do?
Connecticut.
What did you do for Thanksgiving?
So what did you do for Thanksgiving?
I went to Connecticut.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yes.
What
Man.
did you do, Christopher?
I went to the great and beautiful Jersey Shore where everything is always sunny and fun.
I taught him how to say that.
Gobble gobble. Adam Plant, keeping his iris on the virus. He's the man. Christopher Schmidt, thank you for sitting in. He wasn't out and about this time. Ran the roadie is the man. Alyssa, Brandon, get yourself on camera. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Brandon drew a couple of those, like hand turkeys over
Yeah.
the weekend.
We
We'll
love
put some of them up.
We love the turkeys.
Nice.
We had a great Thanksgiving,
Nice.
and we hope that you did too. So have a geek week.
I love it.
Bye. Geek week. Bye.
Turkey on the ball, please.
No,